Yesterday we, what did we do? We got the heat treating mostly done. I know I didn't finish it on camera, but I have some great news. It's done. Here it is. It's in here. We have no idea. I've been sitting on this for like 4 hours because I was taking care of some paint work on the Samarita, but so I held off for you guys, and so we're gonna experience this together. I also finished the backside handle that I messed up yesterday, and it doesn't have a through hole through it, so it's perfect. And I checked the threads, and the screw doesn't get squeezed, so looks like we're good on that front. And I made the bearing pocket a little bit wider because I had I didn't realize the bearing wasn't, oops, I forgot there's this dirty brush right here. I didn't realize the hold on, I didn't realize the bearing was actually not sitting all the way down in the pocket because the pocket was too tight, so it was squeezing the sides of the bearing. And the bottom of the bearing actually it's got a fillet on it all the way around because they're bent sheet metal, stamped sheet metal or whatever, I think. So that caused the bearing to actually not sit flush down in the pocket. And if you have a chip on the end of your end mill and you cut, it'll actually leave like a little radius, so that was probably contributing too. So I widened the pocket out, and now it sits nice and flat like it's supposed to. And what else? Nothing else. Alright, let's crack this open and be incredibly disappointed. You guys can see my disappointment live, or at least real reaction, instead of me like fake reopening it, even though it's already been opened. So yeah, let's do this. I hear this is a pain to do. Let's move you guys. Crunchy. I'm seeing good things. Looks like oxygen didn't hit these areas, so that's a good sign, I think. Like I said, I think. Oh no. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I think that means that we failed. I don't think it's supposed to look like colorful. Interesting. Well, you know what that means. We gotta try again. But I am going to put this on the machine and go through the motions, at least. Yeah, it looks like the worst part is right on the bezel where the fold is. So I'm going to have to Google some folding techniques, I think. But, yeah. Woo! Here is the handle that I made last night and this morning. Fixed the problems we had with the other handle. See, there's no poke out from the lock bar. It doesn't board all the way through, and yeah, she's pristine. So I made sure the screw fits. I widened the pocket out, and yeah, the finish on it's nice, like with the chamfers and everything. Looks really good. Obviously, if you're wondering about this weird gray area, well, the handles are actually got a contour to them. Kind of hard to tell on camera, but there's a radius like this, like that. So the top height's an eighth, and it basically slopes down to 100 thou. So there is like a nice feeling in the hand. But what happens is the ball, like the stock is dead flat at 125. So the very top, the ball end mill ends up just scratching that top surface because there's only like, you know, a tenth over, and so all it does is end up scratching it and not actually surfacing it. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because you can see the pattern continues right into here like, you know, as a shape over. So it's pretty easy to actually take out with some sandpaper, but that's why they look like that coming off the machine. But they're it's really easy to take out and basically get to this finish. And yeah, so let's load up that blade and we'll attempt to hard mill and spend a lot of money in carbide. Alright, here is our victim, blade, loaded up. Jokes. So I did notice that there's a slight, it lifts up slightly in the middle. So what we're going to do is rough out what we need to on the outside, and then we'll clamp down on with the clamp in the middle, and then we'll cut the bezel out, or we'll attempt to cut the bezel out. We'll see how that goes. But I think that's the game plan for right now. Yeah, let me figure out some tool paths. Alright guys, I'm going to give you some shock and awe, because I was in shock and awe when I did these tool path calculations. So, I use this really good, I think it's really good, feed and speed calculator on my phone called FS Wizard, and I bought the Pro version because only pros exist in this garage. Not really. The only reason I bought the Pro version is because then you can have like more than the standard material set, and like there is knife materials. There's no S45VN, but it's like super close to S35VN, so, and that's actually in the calculator. So, in the calculator it'll give you like an annealed version and then like an actual HRC version, which is, you know, hardened. And I did the calculations on these, some of these tool paths I was using, and oh man, they are long. So let's, I guess we'll go over them together really fast, and you guys can laugh, I can laugh. Now I know why people break tools, because I would think you would go triple this speed. So I'm just we're gonna make this quick so you don't hate me for not doing in-screen recording. Actually, let's do this there so you can kind of get the gist of it. So this 2D contour is with a 187 tool, and it's 17 minutes long, goes around the part. Next is a contour for the jimping and the shoulder pin. It's 36 minutes long. And then the scallop for the chamfer on the backside. Now I know why people use chamfer tools, because I am not waiting 43 minutes to have this tool done. Actually, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing, waiting. And then the trace is a measly 4 minutes. Don't know what it's thinking. Then the adaptive to actually hard mill part of the bezel out is over an hour long with a 3/8 tool. Then this adaptive pocket is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. That's awesome. The contour to do it is 22 minutes long. That's pretty insane. Then this bore is 5 whole minutes for a bore. A whole minute to contour the bore. And then the morph spiral to actually do the hard mill on the bezel with a ball end mill, and it's a 1/4 inch ball end mill, mind you, is an hour and 30 minutes long. That's crazy. I will say the step over is 7th thou, so it is that's a little stupid, really, to do that small of a step over on a 1/4 inch ball end mill, especially when the bezels are gonna get ground. But I only got time, so yeah, let's go attempt this. This is gonna be fantastic. Alright, this is the last you'll see of her. Let me see if I can get that on camera, what I was talking about. See it's got a little bit of a rise to it. Just a little bit, but I probably need to make a fixture to hold the blades in like horizontally in the oven. That's probably from the heat treating. So say your prayers, tools. Whoa, 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 hold on. That looks incorrect. Were you gonna dive right into our blade? That would have immediately destroyed you. Huh. Okay. Hey, that's why you don't start... Oh, hello. Hello, being loose. That's why you don't start things on 100% rapid before you've run them once. But I never set G55 again when I switch fixtures, so that's what the feed override button's for. Alright, we'll see if that breaks. Let's see. Haven't broken any tools yet. Really slow. An hour and 45 minutes left on this hard milling job, doing the first part. So right now we're surfacing with the ball end mill. Cool stuff. So I'm gonna stop the video here though, because I need to get the 2 videos out, yesterday and today's. So I don't want to like run this too crazy. And by the time this is done, it'll be like 12. So yeah, if you like this stuff, sub, and thanks for watching. And there will be more to come for sure. It's starting to get really exciting. So thanks for watching.